saw slowly go solo. Set the cassette, stereo sounds different. Strip the Sagittarius, Samaritans and system. Smoke the Joker 3 times over. Hit over, go with the flow. I'm about the yoga joke.
I think so as well. What is good, everyone? Obi-Wan back at it again here in Madden 18. And we'll get right to it. The Giants at the Buccaneers. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's doing good. As we are going up against. And I just want to make things clear. This is the worst 3-0 team I've ever had. Ever. But again, hope everybody's doing well. Again, we are joined by Senjecko 3 and Skellatron 1-on-1. As Senjecko just completed his game. Going up against the Browns, and it's pretty close. But gentlemen, good evening.
Just barely edged them out.
Just barely, yeah.
How's that, man?
Nothing much. Again, highlights will be before and after the stream. And again, make sure you hit that subscribe, hit that follow, hit that like. And again, we will be back with more of WWE 2K19, dealing with the NXT roster.
As we turn it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
and hopefully we can get through this game with no injuries. I say that now. Watch, it will probably be 5. So.
With the distinctive pirate ship in the north end zone, we can only be in one place, and that's Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Just a minute ago, it was Jameis Winston.
And we only have one objective, and that's to kill Jameis Winston.
With the New York Giants.
Don't wave at me.
Brandon Goth alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, they've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
This fielded at the 2. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by their 6'4" quarterback, the former #1 overall pick in 2015, Jameis Winston.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
A first down throw for Winston.
Oh, what the shit?
Up here to Deshaun Jackson. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Deshaun Jackson, 77 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
I don't know if that's by design or not, but that's crazy. Yeah, it was.
Shit.
Stephen Hauschka for the point after. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. 1 play, a long touchdown pass into the end zone. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They'll be taken out by the product of the University of Louisville, the talented Teddy Bridgewater.
Well, I mean, he's not that talented.
The reason I do, he tends to
2 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. Yeah, that's not good.
Manage the game the way it needs to be managed. Take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Let's go. Way 90. Way 90.
Bridgewater now on second down. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
All right, Odell's not hurt. Okay. Let's run. Let's do a power move.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Bridgewater to throw it. And his throw here is incomplete. So here's the starting 11, and The human highlight reel, Odell Beckham Jr., watch out for him.
One of the few guys in the league that gets you.
You know, I kind of like that you ignore my offensive line because it's garbage. So, oh, good job. Way to go.
Catching the football.
So incomplete on first. Let's see.
Wish I could do the same. Can't execute something so fucking basic as a fucking
That's
screenplay.
what I'm talking about.
There he goes left side. Touchdown, Giants.
Oh, nice.
A big play.
Very nice.
Good job, Felix.
Fourth touchdown on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. First quarter touchdown run. Remember, this coming on the heels of his NFC Offensive Player of the Week performance that was so great last week.
Did you feel the rumble all the way up here
Oh,
to
the big
booth?
bodies up front.
Big bodies moving people, and him, of course, charging through those great holes that were created.
So off to a great start here. Maybe looking for award number 2, adding to the award that he won last week in the NFC. And it's up and good. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown.
Oh, damn, that was early.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
All right, can we try to get back and kill Jameis Winston?
They just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up.
Please.
Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook.
Because, I mean, 13 sacks last week. Now it's
But they have to be careful
some
of
BS today.
Not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. To Allen on the dump off.
And again, that was my fault on the dump off. Need to work on Collins' agility.
Territory. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
On second down, Winston.
That's what I'm talking about.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. He didn't get rid of the football there, took the sack. Although that's easier said than done. He can't just chuck the thing sideways into the seats.
Well, I mean, he did it on his first drive.
You have to get outside of the tackle boxes as defined by the NFL, meaning wherever your tackles operate normally, get outside of that. And the ball that you throw has to get back to at least the line of scrimmage. Otherwise, you face an intentional grounding call.
Yeah, half sack between Holiday and Cap Cappy.
Needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Winston.
Oh, good deflection,
And
though.
that one incomplete. Had some position, but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Oh, man, I thought I could jump to get it, but
Into the end zone for a touchback.
Almost got
New
it.
York set to take the field. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
First down throw for Bridgewater.
Oh, what are you doing, Branch?
Incomplete. And a quick look at the Buccaneer defensive starters.
Brendan Hargraves was drafted out of Florida to be a starting corner by Tampa Bay, and they believe not in just his physical abilities, but also his confidence. And that proved to be true in his rookie year. Didn't give up much space to some of the elite wide receivers in the NFL. Made plenty of plays on the football downfield, and showed the ability to recover if ever beaten on a route.
Now a handoff.
Oh, I should have cut it to the outside. That was on me.
On the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
The play clock's running down. On 3rd down, Bridgewater.
Oh, he dropped it. What the man?
Incomplete. So possession 1 ended in 6. Possession 2 likely going to end in a punt.
Yeah, that's okay. They just got to get back to what they worked on in the opening drive and continue to make a few adjustments along the way. It won't be exact because the defense will make a few adjustments themselves. Just get back to your game plan.
And the Giants send out their punter now. Back deep for the Bucs, Deshaun Jackson. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. The quick feet by Jackson. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. The last couple of drives have ended in punts. Maybe the crowd minds that, but you're a defensive guy. You're okay with a couple of punt drives.
Listen, I'm the guy that loves a 0-0 pitch game. All right, in baseball, I can handle that going into the 7th inning. I think the crowd, though, they want to see a little bit more excitement. Let's see if someone can break something free on offense and get going.
Offense at a premium the last 2 drives. Jameis to throw it. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
They'll run it here. This is Buck Allen. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long. 15 to be exact.
So you're the Buck Allen.
We'll look now at the starters defensively for the New York Giants.
Let's start with Eli Apple out of Ohio State. And when you get pick number 10 in the draft, big things are expected out of you. I would dare say that they do expect that, but they also understand that they believe that his best football is ahead of him. Plenty of room for growth. A tremendous athlete.
Third and long for Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
All right, so right now it's still first quarter. How many sacks do y'all think I'll get?
I'll say 6.
Here's
Only
Ryan
6?
Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
In the first quarter, maybe.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this punt sails over the sideline, and the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
A second down throw for Bridgewater.
Oh, what are you doing?
It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. He finds Beckham complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. They go play action here on first down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Second down.
Oh, got him.
Gonna throw right side here, complete. The 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants have taken the lead. An update from Buffalo. And the Bills have taken the early lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses.
Good throw by Bridgewater.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Ah, the fluker. All right, let's get this body count going. Yeah, I guess so.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And a look now at the game so far for Jameis Winston. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. Jameis now on first down. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Buck Allen, his running back that time. And now it's second down. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
A second down throw for Winston. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
Ah, he's already at 10 sacks. That's awesome.
This game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. Here's Winston.
I'll take that.
Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted.
Come on, Jameis.
43. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
A try here for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
All right, who's injured?
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it a second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Yeah, I need to work on Cherry's play recognition, so. But it's alright, I think. Think I'll fall 1 sack short.
Now, prior to the snap, we hit all zeros as time has run out on the first quarter of play. Plenty of scoring here already. We'll return to Tampa after this message. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, look, a referee. Wish we had that in today's Madden.
EA Sports. It's fueled by
okay.
Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Bucks in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. And they've got it here with a first down. From the gun, Winston.
Oh, Cherry, you could have had that.
Incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's second down.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
The amount of
that's
sacks that
5?
absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it.
I thought I had 6. Okay, well, there you go.
Handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucks up on
Sorry, Goth.
Have a good one, sir.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't
Oh,
it?
welcome back, Goth.
Whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Oh, going so soon? Or back so soon? Just soon? Yes!
Yeah.
He's been a busy man here this first half as he gets it away.
Can somebody get the block? Get the block. Nobody got the man.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Oh, I was gone.
Inside, but nothing there.
Damn it, right guard. Who we said was that the E-Rec?
And when you're running the football, one thing you don't want to see is a big boy coming up there and swallow you whole in those D tackles and nose tackles.
No, you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from them. But on that play, the defensive tackle had the leverage, and he won the battle. No gain, correct?
No gain. Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. Over the middle to Beckham. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Oh, got him.
And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. Odell Beckham Jr. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Elsewhere on the NFL scoreboard in Dallas. And it's the Cowboys that have moved out to an early advantage. Dak Prescott with 1 touchdown pass thus far. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. A look at Jameis Winston now as he gears up to lead this offense again. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. 2nd down.
No, you're not fooling that shit with me.
Winston lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And the field position doesn't get much better than this. They'll have it 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
They've gone to the 2nd quarter.
All right, Goth. Have a good night, man.
Bye again.
Taking the early lead. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. Gonna give this time.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there.
Hey, Skellatron
Touchdown
scored.
of the game and 5th on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it.
All right, back to a
The kickoff unit
pastime favorite, killing Jameis Winston.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Mike Evans and the rest of the offensive unit heading back out there now. A chance maybe here for them to get him more involved. They're down here on the scoreboard, and he's been very quiet.
And the silence has been deafening for his team. They don't need that at all. They need fireworks. They need explosive plays. They need him touching the football in any way possible.
Good deflection.
Go to some jet sweeps. Anything to get him going.
That's what I'm talking about, Caldwell.
We'll see if they can do it. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
Now Winston.
What was that, Jameis?
Throw is incomplete. Allen, the intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. On 3rd down, Winston. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Pulled in at the 24. So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this out to about the 38-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Oh, got him.
Finding room inside the 40. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Give him 30 yards there. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will have the highlights and analysis of this first half from our studios in Orlando.
And I have a feeling those highlights will be pretty one-sided, too.
I think you're right, partner. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants have got it on cruise control. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it? Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for him. So that drives 7 plays in length and a 9-yard run on the end of it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And a look now at the game so far for Jameis Winston. And this is unfortunately for him a montage he's probably not going to want to keep here for his files.
And I'm not so sure that he would describe it as a spotlight, although it is beating down on him pretty well, as is the rush. He's been hit, harassed, uncomfortable. It's been a really, really tough day for him.
Been sacked 6 times. See all that pressure coming from all angles. A first down throw for Winston. Right side caught by Jackson. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
Alrighty then.
A very solid gain of 27. Winston now to throw on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts
As they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Ah, shit, that was my fault.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, Winston.
Yeah, you better throw it away.
Seeing no options, he throws it away.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. On 2nd down, Winston again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
To throw is Winston. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Good three now, D. Good job.
As I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways. Might as
They
well
ran the ball only 2 times.
Coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player.
Ah,
No chance at all.
Sean Payton must be proud.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. And not great starting field position here for the offense.
Let's go. Way 90. Way 90.
4 down. Check. Check safety.
Way 90. Way 90.
Now they'll run it on the toss. He's got room to run past the 20. And he is out of bounds, getting it across
Good run.
the 30-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you talk about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Way 90. Way 90.
And now here's a carry heading left. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Bridgewater to throw. Wide open.
Oh, he was gone.
Now a timeout taken.
If you didn't
Perhaps a chance for one more
make
quick
that
play.
dive and catch, he would still be running. Damn.
We'll see.
All right.
Get ready. Blue 58. Blue 58.
First down, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it, an in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
Tiger. Let's go. 180.
Final play of the half, Bridgewater. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we come upon halftime here with a visiting...
All right. Making substitutions. RG3 will get to start. And then Branch is done for the day. Gets runs what Orleans Darkwood.
Folks eager to get
get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Around the NFL, they're in the second in Philly. And an impressive display by the Eagles. They continue to pour it on, scoring again. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way
Dark what? Come on!
I think they were very calm, congratulatory.
Eric, you're not fast enough to get that box, man. Oh, I can't wait to get rid of you.
Making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here.
Well, that's the desired outcome coming out here in the second half of being able to run the football and establish a little bit of pace and maybe even a bit of dominance at the line of scrimmage. And they want that to continue. Way too early to think about this being ball control time. But the way they're running it, you got to think they may want to continue that and see if they can go ahead and grind their opponents into submission.
They'll run with Darkwan. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Pass incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turns into a nice play.
The Giants on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. To throw is RG3. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Play clock winding down. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Should have
and a bit of a mistake there.
punted more to the right.
For a touchback.
See, that's a bad young ho.
Deshaun Jackson. Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now Jameis on
Jerry!
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Play fake. Winston. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And he is really laid out that time. Knocked flat on his back.
Well, he didn't fumble,
Good
so.
gain of 14 there, and it moves to James.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Off the play fake, Winston. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long.
Ready.
Working out of the gun, Winston. And incomplete.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about, Eli.
Free and brings up 4th down.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Elsewhere, second half is underway up in Orchard Park. The Bills there just continuing to pour it on. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. 12 yards on the return that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Oh, I think we have a cushion.
Up to the 23.
I mean, I don't
You're
know.
not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit
I don't
your
know.
team right
What do
now.
y'all think?
6 yards to go here on 2nd down. They'll need to get the play off quickly. They'll run again now with Darquan. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now Darquan. And an alley to run.
That's what I'm talking about.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he takes it down deep into territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
And here we go on 1st and goal. Time running out here on the play clock. On the run, Darquan trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
And thus far in this NFL season, no touchdown scored for him, and he's not going to get it on that play either.
Here's Darquan. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
On 3rd and goal, here's Griffith. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Orleans Darquan, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants just continue to pour it on. Elsewhere, second half is underway up in Orchard Park. The Bills there just continuing to pour it on. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point.
Ah, shit.
Oh, this is blocked. This is going the other way. But he will not be able to bring this one back, in the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I remember when they changed the rule And there's a lot of consternation, especially coming from
I remember
kickers,
when Madden
How's this
wasn't
going
that
to affect
scripted.
things, having to kick a longer one now?
No, what happened
Much
with
more of a
that?
field goal attempt, and the defensive guys saw it as an opportunity to get more block.
That's exactly right. There's more effort now. Before, when it was snapped down near the goal line, you would basically see guys just stand there.
Yeah, not anymore. Now, those guys are going after it because not only can they knock it away and change a little bit of momentum,
They can get 2
they
points.
can pick it up and take it back for 2 points.
Jameis now on first down. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Come on, baby. Get excited. Let's go.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Really? I thought it was pretty close. You know, thought that they almost had me.
From the gun, Winston. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Jameis to throw it. And that is incomplete.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown, out of his reach and incomplete. Here's Brian Anger now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This will be fielded at the 17.
That's what I'm talking about, Branch.
And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. 83 yards. And the Giants have got it on cruise control. So another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. He'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. Up big, and they go for two, and they get it.
I remember being in high school and seeing an article in the paper where a local columnist had said, "Why are we fighting over sportsmanship and running up the score? Just run it up on everybody and deal with it." Some people just don't care that way, and obviously this coach feels the exact same way.
So that article is saying the defense should be able to stop them.
That's what they're trying to say. Hey, if you don't want it to happen, stop them. Otherwise, quit whining about it.
Ah, shit.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra that extra emphasis on it got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Winston now.
I'll take that.
Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's...
Oh, damn it, Cherry!
Picked off near the 34. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
New York set to take the field. Now a handoff here to his running back. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Now Griffin on second down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And down inside the 15 he goes. And 15 yards there on the catch and run. They go play action here on first down. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Griffin. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game,
all right.
Whatever.
Can we try again with the young ho?
Left to get, except for those who want to run up the score.
There we go.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25.
Good hit.
Call it the 26-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me.
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They go play action. Winston throwing the out route and complete. That's Howard. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough
Nah, again, that was my fault.
If you can't run with the tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back in that situation, you're handed to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a 1st down. But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Here's Winston. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Second down, Winston. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I feel like I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Ah, domino tear. Shit. Alright. Body count is at number 2.
Downfield, you want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Here's Allen. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Now Winston. This will be caught.
God damn, all right.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Deshaun Jackson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bucs are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his
I was frozen today!
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Oh, so nobody's blocking? Nope, man. I hate my offense.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Going to give this time to the tailback.
That's what I'm talking about. Good job, Orleans.
Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Yeah, can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And
again, the worst 4-0 team ever.
They have to. Because
ever.
If you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capability.
No, I'm thinking about my shitty-ass offensive line. That's what I'm thinking about.
At this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. A 4th quarter score from the Meadowlands. The Jets continuing to pour it on. They're opening the lead up even further. And if they could hold on to that lead, it would be win number 4 on the season for them. First down, Winston.
Oh, damn it.
Caught by Mike Evans. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. And that one results in 35 yards. A first down throw for Winston.
Get him!
To Allen on the dump off.
Just for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Here's Hauschka for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. Oh, look at the strength.
No.
And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Giants, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll return home next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts.
Oh, that would be
Meanwhile,
fun.
for Tampa Bay, they'll drop down to 1-3. And fortunately for them, they'll have the early bye next week as they return to action in Week 6. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm happy that Teddy Bridgewater didn't throw an interception.
Charles will be on I-4 back to Windermere as we say so long from Tampa.
Have a nice trip. I'll be home before you even...
Shut up! Alright, let's finish this week with scouting, and then we will end it right here. Senjecko, are we doing wars? Or does that be a no for you? Alright, as Gilbert is out with a abdominal tear, out for 5 weeks. But the Tupo will come back next week, so that's good. Alright, so we will scout and continue the draft board. Again, looking for a offensive line. With Dalton Catula, not too bad. Deron Crowder. Preston Flanders. Lawrence Gator. Malik Montgomery. Roman Coleman. Let's see, and also Garrett Francis. Take a look at him. We will do that next week. Alrighty then, let's advance to week number 5. And again, thank y'all for tuning in. Really appreciate y'all checking me out. Links are in the description to not only check myself out, but Senjecko 3, Skellatron, and the Goth Man over on Twitch. As we are facing the Colts at home, Tupu is back. And we will see who Senjecko and Skellatron face. So Senjekko's on a bye week. Skellatron has to face the Dolphins. And this will be a pretty lengthy highlight reel this week for week number 4. But until then, thank y'all. We may be back for wars. If not, we will see y'all next time. Obi-Wan is out. And again, here are the highlights from week number 3. Until then, take care, guys.
Jump like a girl is if you fall